What is going on, everyone? Thank you so much for being here. I am so happy to be here tonight. Woo! What an intense couple of days, right? Holy Mother of God. Yeah. So we had a dark moon in Pisces, and now we have a brand new moon in Aries, and it feels really good. It feels different. It feels fiery. There's so much going on, though. There's some pretty strong squares happening, and those are just really challenging. We're entering a new phase, the brand new beginning of a lot of everything. And at the same time, it's really sobering. It's a really sobering moment. It's a really sobering energy. The squares to some big planets. So, yeah, like Pluto. So, how's everybody going on? What's everybody doing? Yes, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up, guys. So, this is Chandra Sangat. I am Chandra Sangat, your modern medicine woman. I'm here to help heal the collective. I'm really excited for tonight because we have several people signed up for mini readings, and I'm going to do my weekly energy forecast to start off with because I didn't do it earlier, because I have a very big announcement to make. So let's get right into it. First, let's check in with everybody in the chat. All right, we've got Stacy. I almost said my own name. Jai, Sherry, Melissa, Wendy, who else? Unicorn, Valerie, Nelvin. What? Very nice, very nice. Horon. Seriously. Oh, we adding the piñata because that's how we roll. That's right, Wendy. Also, you're a rock star. Thank you for being amazing. Hola, amigos. What's up, Rebecca? Thank you for joining. So, announcements. I'm so excited. Okay. It's interesting because the energy feels like it's the beginning of a whole new era. I think it's because it's squaring a lot of things in my chart. Like, it's squaring Pluto, right? Exactly at 22 degrees, which is exactly squaring my Pluto. So I'm going through my Pluto square right now, and for the next however many months, it's pretty not that fun. But that's okay, because it's rearranging everything, and especially this new moon with all the energy at 22 degrees of Aries is exactly opposing my Saturn. Yeah. So the interesting thing about the energy is it's different, and yet it's like it's sobering because we know it's the beginning of the new world. And so it's Sunday tonight, right? So we have these weeks, right? In the old, what I'm going to call the old world. And we have like days. And it's really interesting because I've been feeling this a lot with my own life and my daughter and everything that we've done in the recent past, and how I started nannying the babies, and how that totally has taken me out of the old world and into the new world of like really being a generator. I'm a manifesting generator, but at the core, a generator. And that means I respond to life. I don't plan life. I don't prepare for something that's not here right now. I respond to life, which I am continually attracting to myself. And to make a really long story short story long, we're getting away from all of the social norms, all of the social constraints, all of the energies that were grounding us in a really weird, trippy, not good space, because they were forcing all of us, but especially negative to generators, forcing us to be in a space where we're frustrated and angry, and we're moving into the place where none of that matters. Many people started working from home, at least in the realm of I guess I want to be really mindful about what I'm saying, in the realm of modern society, in the realm of privileged society. I myself started working from home in my job, and we're all entering a new age where the weeks don't matter, the time of day doesn't matter. We're going to be able to do what we're supposed to be doing, which is flow with life and allow life to come to us and respond to it. And that's beautiful, but it's also really sobering, because the breaking down of society that is happening is really real. It's Uranus in Taurus. It's Pluto in Capricorn. It's transformation at the core, at the base, at the bottom of the tower, shaking the tower and letting it fall. And that's very real. It's vibrationally dense and it's vibrationally heavy. And I think that's the energy of tonight. That's the energy of this like epic new moon, epic new time, and yet it's heavy. But it's good, because we're going to come out of this. We're going to come out of this, and it's going to be so freeing in the weirdest way that we were afraid to be free. We were afraid to be free. So, woo! Here we go. Announcements. I just went off. Like, of course, Jai gets us all going with all the songs, and like, for the love of God, you were like doing all the best ones today. So, number 1, we've got Goddess Isis oils. I freaking love these. I just put on some of the Isis because as you started singing all those Nako songs, I was sobbing and I needed to come back down to earth so I could do this program for you all. And thank God for my oils that are extremely grounding, extremely freeing. They just help me breathe. And as a person with an undefined G center, that's really important. The lungs are highly affected when a person has an undefined G center in human design. And we also have the oils, and I'm actually going to spray some of the Goddess because I just love it. Oh man, the lavender in there is just like, I could just like probably inhale it as I actually inhale it. Oh, mini readings tonight. If you want to get on the list, I know we've got... Oh, thanks, Wendy, for putting the link to these, my Etsy site. You can find these at my Etsy site. If you want to get on the list for mini readings tonight, we have several people already. Get on it before it shuts down. And, well, you're always on it. If we don't get to you tonight, we'll get to you next time. But... you can send $25 to the PayPal link in the description of this video. Also, please do X out of the chat and give this video a thumbs up. That would really help out. It helps to circulate it. It helps to get other people involved. It helps to make the party even better. So I know that a lot of people are really wanting the guidance that is coming through all of the channels that... literal, human channels like Jai and myself and everyone else out there doing this sort of work. And it's really important to share it out. And it helps me. I am a 2/4 manifesting generator, which means that I need you. I need you, my network, to share my stuff. I'm not here to share my gifts with strangers. I'm here to share my gifts among my networks, and that is how I can make it happen. So thank you, first of all, for doing that, but also please do. So, all right, a little bit more shuffling. We got the oils. We got quantum alignment parenting readings. Sign up for those because they're amazing. You can get a lot of information. It's actually a lot of work. I love doing them. I love human design. You can learn who you are, who you're not, who your kids are, who they're not, and very particular things to children in human design that it's really important for us as parents to know to be able to help them thrive. So, the really big announcement that I have for everybody is that if you want a human design reading, a quantum alignment parenting design reading, you might as well join my brand new course, A Celebration of Motherhood Circle. Okay? I'm so freaking excited about this, I can't even take it. I want to stand up and dance. It is starting May 11th on the new moon in Taurus, right after Mother's Day in the United States, which is the Sunday previous. That's a Tuesday. We're going live that Tuesday, and then it'll be 4 weeks of epic celebrating of motherhood and everything that is involved in being a woman, being a sister, being an auntie, being a mom, being a grandma, being all of those things. So it's open to all women. It is a celebration of motherhood as we go through each week and dive deeper and deeper into human design, into who we are, who we're not, into who our children are, who they are not. If you are a mother to anyone, you can join. If you have a mother, that's all of us, you can join. We all have mother wombs, and we all have deep earth mother wounds that we need to heal. We need to be able to get that stuff out in ceremony, in celebration. And that is how we will heal ourselves, and in turn the rest of humanity, and in turn our children, and in turn the earth, and in turn we will help, as the keepers of the 3D, ascend this planet to the next level, because that's what we're here to do. Okay, so I'm really excited about it. I'm super energetic about it right now, but it's actually a space for just holding space for each other. It's a really gentle, very loving space that I want to create, a community of women where we can come together to share all of our stories about being women, about being mothers. And you can sign up for that on my website. The description is also, the link is also in the description of this video. It includes, which is why I was talking about it earlier, a quantum alignment parenting reading. So that's why I'm saying you might as well sign up for this course, because it includes that and so much more. We're going to be learning how to make candles to create sacred space and put intentions. We're going to learn how to create some of the potions that I make and our own potions to manifest. We're going to go through self-hypnosis and meditation journeys, and we're just really going to dive way deep into all of that stuff. We may even have a couple of guest speakers / teachers, which I'm still working on, but that starts May 11th, so we've got some time, but do sign up for that. Check it out. It's gonna be amazing. So, boom. I diffuse oils nonstop. And I know, right? Right, Wendy? So, I'm really super excited about it. I was geeking out on that all day today, like nonstop, even through this broadcast that Jai just went through. So yes. So check it out because there's a lot more information in there. It gives you on the website description. It's got like all of the dates. It's got, sort of the course syllabus and what we're going to dive deeper into, or it dives a little bit deeper into what we're going to be doing. And it has a section where I describe like some questions that you might have about this and answers to that. And then if you have any other questions, you can send me an email. You can find all of this on my website, chandrasanga.us. You can find my Etsy site. You can find my readings. You can find this course. It's going to be amazing. So, yeah. Thank you, Jai, so much. Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm so excited about it. I can't, like, I'm like, I can't even believe how it's interesting. This this Aries new moon is really changing me, right? It's in my first house of Aries, and it's very, very powerful and very healing. And I'm excited. I'm excited for all of the changes that are coming. They feel heavy at the same time, but it's good. So, yay, Stacy! I'm glad I'm doing it too. It's really, human design, astrology, all of this stuff. It's been crazy good. It's been a crazy good journey, and I'm really excited. So let me go into the other camera because I want to get this reading going. Let's do the energy for the week. And I know we did just do a ceremony for the new moon with Jai. So let me make it not too long, and then we can get into the mini readings because I know everyone's really excited about that. Oh, thanks, Jackie. Thank you so much. Yeah, I really love doing those. And those are it's called the Essential Angelic Guidance, and it's basically a human design reading along with channeling, right? Because we all are our channels, but especially for me, I really tap into the angels and the guides, and I really just kind of like let it all come out, and I go where it goes, and it flows, and it's really beautiful. So it's really, really fun. Okay. Let me switch this over, and let's see. We're going to pull 2 cards, one for the general energy, and then one for the collective. One for love. So, card number 1. Boom. Look at how beautiful that is. Pig Spirit. Use your mind wisely. That's interesting. That's an interesting energy. Ooh. And then for love, we have Skunk Spirit. Know your worth. Know your worth. Skunk Spirit in the traditional animal medicine deck is about attraction. This is very interesting, ladies and gentlemen, because we have Pig Spirit, use your mind wisely, and Skunk, know your worth. It's like, even though this is one card for the general energy and another card for love, I think they're totally connected and related. I mean, they usually do come out pretty connected. So what I see here, first of all, is beauty. I see a lot of beauty. I see baby animals too. They're babies. They're not full grown. And I think that taps into the fact that this is Aries season. We are in the childlike energy. We are in the first sign of the zodiac. We are in the beginning. We are in the learn how to use your mind wisely so that you can stand in your power. Pay attention to the details. Pay attention to the things that are really important right now. But use your mind wisely in the sense of don't get lost in the useless details. And don't get lost in the things that don't matter. Know your worth and stand in your power. Know your worth and stand in your power. Don't be afraid. Be courageous. Like Aries. Be courageous. Use the energy. Venus, the sun, the moon. Venus and the moon, feminine planets, feminine energy, in a very masculine sign of Aries. Use that energy. Do not be impulsive. Learn to use your mind wisely by taking a moment to think before you speak. And this is not to say to go against your authority or your type in human design. Because for some people, following what comes out of their mouth at the first instinct is their authority. That's splenic authority. But what happens, what I'm saying here is, remember that we're having sobering energies going on in the astrology. So use your mind wisely by putting your energy in the right things. Use your inner authority. Honor your inner authority. Use your mind wisely. Yeah, it's to not tap in, to not be confused or misguided by the mind that is trying to confuse us. There it is. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your gut. Be diplomatic. Be intelligent. But listen to you. Know your worth because you are amazing. You are amazing and not everybody's gonna like you. Not everybody's gonna like you. Man, did I have to learn that. I have a lot of planets in Libra. It is really hard for me to not be liked because I thrive on relationships. I thrive on social interaction. I'm extremely diplomatic, and I also have an open solar plexus, which makes me basically allergic to confrontation. So it has taken me a lot of time, I would say a lot of time, most of my life, to recognize that I am amazing, that I am powerful, but in the sense, in a humble sense, not in the like, whatever, but in a way that I have been able to accept that makes me unique, that my powers and my amazingness is unique, and that means that not everyone is going to like me. Even more so, some people will dislike me. That's okay. You know why? Because they don't matter. Because once I tapped into my energy, I stopped attracting those people into my life. And the more you tap in, the more you honor your strategy, the more you will attract the right people. That's what skunk is about. Skunk is about attracting and knowing your worth, knowing your power, knowing that you are always attracting the right people into your life. So keep going, keep going, keep going. We're at the beginning. We're in Aries. We're at the very, very beginning. So let's use all this fire and all the planets direct to set the intentions, to start the journey, to spark that light, to spark that fire, to get it going. Here we go. Here we go. Boom. There we are. Woo! Allergic to confrontation. Yeah, I know, right? That is moi. So, let's see. Who's on the list? We've got, let's see, Nicola. We've got Melissa. We've got Shirley. And we've got Stacy. So, I am going to read Nicola's human design chart. I need to pull it up. Let me make sure. Do we have the right camera here? Yes, good. Okay, let me pull this up so I can read Nicola's. I have her information here. Oh, and then we have Kimberly. Kim just got on the list. I want to thank you all so much. It has taken me some time to really honor myself in the way that is it's really challenging for me, as with all of that energy and with Virgo and Venus in Virgo in my 7th house. It has been for many, many years very challenging for me to honor myself, because I have very often, I want to say almost always, put myself last. And I want to share this because it has to do with the energy that's going on right now. Because in Aries, it's opposing all of that. right? So wherever the Libra or 7th house stuff is in your chart, Aries and the moon and the sun and Venus right now, and Mercury, I believe, also, are all opposing that. And so what we're being asked to do is take up space. Take up space and honor ourselves. Honor who we are in the uniqueness, and to learn from the other Aries out there. To learn from them how to be in our power of childlike energy, of fiery spark energy. And I want to thank you all, because by supporting me in this way, in being here, period, but also by supporting me and sharing this with others, it helps me to be more of me, and it helps me to be more relaxed and more free-flowing, which is my natural gift. But it has been challenging because I didn't grow up in a place that really allowed for that. So I am grateful for you giving me the opportunity to honor me. So thank you for that. Now, let's get this information into the chart, and then we shall begin. Oh my goodness, it's logged out. Okay, here we go. Whew. Alrighty. Nicola. She is from Ireland. Okay. 1977. November 6th. It takes a little while to get all this information in here. It's really funny. I feel like, even though it's only like, let's see. Okay, is this gonna work? Okay. Here we go. My program is being a little finicky today, but that's all right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Peach again. I got it. The melody to Funky Town. Tally. Aw, Tally. If you guys ever watched South Park, that's what that's from. That's what I was talking about. Oh, Dowley. We thought you were going to get the combination to the place we were trying to get into or out of, or whatever the hell that episode was about. They were also high on marijuana that they couldn't. They couldn't. All right, let's see. Here we go. Nicola. Okay, let me go into here. Let me look at the chart. Okay, pure manifesting generator, a 1-4, investigating opportunist. That's very interesting. So a right angle incarnation. Your strategy is obviously to respond to life. The themes that you feel are either satisfaction when you're responding and going off of your You have an undefined solar plexus and a defined sacral and spleen, very defined spleen. So the thing is that you are a sacral authority. So this thing about making noises, the noises that your body makes, that is what tells you when something is yes or no. And it's an immediate response. So you are attracting things to yourself all the time. You're always attracting life to yourself. You have the motor activated in this sacral center, but you are, I wonder this because it's the same for every one of us who has a defined sacral center, who is a generator that also shares this type of authority as women, especially. And I think Jackie, I think that was your reading. Maybe not. I can't remember. I've done a lot of them now. But it was where I talk about the noises that our body makes, the like, or the yeah, or the or the kind of things. And we make these noises and sometimes they're not ladylike. And so we've been trained to not do them. And it's funny because I remember a specific situation that happened to me the other day, and I really wanted to express a noise that was like brewing inside of me, and I didn't, but I felt it and I knew. And because I've been tapping into this and working with this for quite some time now, I realized and recognized, like I watched myself do it, and I saw myself not making the noise, but recognized that it was a yes or no, and that situation was a yes. And I was like, oh, okay, that's the thing that wanted to come out that I suppressed, but I still heard it because I heard it inside, right? But I also, it was the thing that where I noticed myself suppressing it, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. Like, I didn't realize how much I was suppressing myself and how much it does take time. It takes practice to really be in the flow of your full-on embodied human design in the centers that are activated within you and not out of the centers that are not. For example, for you, a very undefined root, a completely open solar plexus, you're also allergic to confrontation, undefined heart center, undefined crown, undefined ajna. You're not here to be certain. You're not here to give answers to anybody else. You're not here to initiate things. You are definitely not here to initiate things. You need to let the manifestors give you the ideas and give you the willpower to get something going. Once something is a yes, you have an never-ending energy for that thing that is a yes as a manifesting generator. The other thing is the open root is really challenging because this creates pressure all the time. You're always in an environment of having a lot of pressure on you to be done with things. You're not here to remove that pressure. You're here to remove it in the sense that recognize it's there and let it be. Don't listen and act on the pressure because that's not a consistent center for you. Sometimes, wherever the astrology may be, and this is the case for all of us, in our undefined centers, we may feel like we have the ability to do the thing because it's activating that center for us, an open center or an undefined center. But these centers are not consistently activated within us. This for you, Nicola, is your spleen. You have a very deep awareness, a deep knowing, a deep intuitive knowing about your health, other people's health, what is good and what is not good to eat, what is good and what is not good to put on your body. Your sense of smell is probably highly developed. These are all really, really interesting. Let's see. Let me see if I can see anything else. Your environment is kitchens dry, which means that you thrive in an environment that is more dry. Humidity is not your thriving environment. And more places that are more like the desert or high altitude places where it's just generally dry, where the air is dry, but the kitchen's environment is where we blend. So you need a lot of experiences to blend together to make you who you are. You need to experiment. You need to be able to gather from here and there and have all your ingredients and be able to blend them together, and that makes you who you are. And this is regards to experiences. And definitely a dry environment. Not a humid, not a rainy, not a consistently rainy environment, at least. There obviously it rains in the desert too, but it's dry. It dries up fast. So that's what I see here. The right angle incarnation is all about this journey that you are on is yours and yours alone, and you don't require other people. You don't require karmic relationships. You will go through them because we all come in. We all have contracts with different people, soul contracts. But you don't require them for your journey. You came in with those soul's contracts to help other people. So that's very, very beautiful. I hope that this is very helpful. And, you have the channel of the alpha. That's cool. So you're definitely... here activating other people with that energy of the alpha, of the leader, of the like very grounded knowing of who you are and what you're here to do, and you just have the energy, you just ooze that and you activate it in other people. So that's very, very cool. All right, let me get into the chat here and see what Mr. Hanky, OMG, what are you guys talking about? Just got carnelian. Nice, Trelene. Yes. Okay. All right, Nicola. Who's next? Melissa. Okay, Melissa. And then after that, we have Shirley. Melissa, what would you like me to do if you want to do human design, or if I can do mediumship? And then Shirley, you are on deck. Then we have Stacy, and then we have Kim, and then I'll make sure to see if we have anybody else on the list. Okay, here we go. Thank you so much, Nicola, for that. I am really happy that we finally got to do that. Woo, Melissa, what is your question and or your information? Oh, let me put this back onto the other one. Boom, here we go. My light is a little dark today, but oh well, whatever. Mediumship, yes. Okay, do you have a particular question? It always does help if you have a particular question for me, or you want to connect with a particular person, and I can pretty much call them. And I think that's a really cool thing that I very much enjoy doing. So Melissa. Okay. All right. Well, there's something about getting comfortable, like settling into my space and getting comfortable. Someone very loving, and someone very gave really good hugs. Okay. All right, Melissa. Let me see if I can really tap in. I'm receiving a message for you, and it's someone that is, it's been a while since they passed. Because what they're telling me is that they've they've grown accustomed to the space that they're in now, and they feel very comfortable. They're very much at ease. That's beautiful. They're very much at ease, and as soon as I heard that, I heard Abraham. So they're basically in the vortex. They're basically with Abraham. They're with this. They're flowing in that ease and that very comfortable energy. This person also had very strong hands, and they're showing me that you were very comfortable around them in a very, very bodily sensation sort of way. Like when you were around them, it felt very, very grounding. They had a very grounding energy that had a very, like a big bear energy. Big, big, fluffy, just very settled, grounding energy. What do you want Melissa to know? So the words I heard are to chill out. This is a very light. Their energy is very grounding, but this reading is very light. The energy they're giving me for you is a very easy energy. And they said to chill out. They said keep it simple. Keep it simple. It's not that serious. Chill out. They're just having so much fun. They're like, just... What's that thing? Don't worry, be happy. That's what they're saying. Don't worry, be happy. It feels like a very masculine energy, but it could have been a woman in life. It's giving me a very like androgynous energy. Or maybe they were an Aquarius. It sounds like that totally like was like ding right there. So I don't know. Something about Aquarius. Maybe they had a lot of Aquarius in their chart. Wow. Okay. And yeah, that's it. Simple, easy peasy, lemon squeezy, all of those things. Like they were just like all of that. Don't worry, be happy, easy peasy, lemon squeezy, chill out. Just like come out of the heaviness. Come out of the heaviness. Keep it light. Keep it light. Just like go have fun. Go have fun. But it wasn't like go do something. It was just like lighten it up. Lighten up the load. Keep it there. Keep it there. Keep it there in that vibration. Keep it in that vibration. And then yeah. That's cool. That was a really beautiful energy. So like their energy was like very grounded. But what they were saying was just chill out, dude. Okay. I love the messages that come through because it's totally not, I can't make this shit up. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Yay. Okay. Yes. Yes. Don't worry. Be happy. Just, I don't know. There's almost like an energy of flowing with God. It's like, okay, something about the connection with Abraham. So maybe listen to Abraham, and but not like the heavy ones, just like the ones that are like, all right, let's just go on like a little fun journey. It was like Towley. Like, I got it. I got it. Well, oh, you got it. You got the combination? No, the melody to Funky Town. Like that, okay? That that kind of energy. So there you go. Boom. All right. Thank you, Melissa. That was really beautiful energy. Thank you for asking for that. We've got Shirley. Shirley, what is your question? And then on deck we have Stacy. All right. We have Shirley and then we have Stacy. What is going on, Native Mo Ryzen? Native Mo Ryzen? Very nice, very nice. You're very welcome. You're so welcome. Yep, Melody to Funky Town. I love that song. I made a routine with my cousin Paula when I was like 8 or 9 to that song. Because, 80s kid. Good. I'm so glad. Yes. Yes. All right. Pet Fulana. Yes, you can be added to the list by sending your donation to the PayPal link, and that is in the description of the video, or if you scroll through the chat, it's probably in there somewhere too. Yes, you can be added. We have Shirley, Stacy, and then Kim. Alrighty then. Shirley, what is your question? At least that's how I have it in the... It says Shirley, that's who signed up. Shirley Hernandez. Yes. Who are you? Who are you? The energy got a lot lighter after that reading. Thank you, Melissa. That was really perfect and beautiful. Something about being grounded that helps us be lighter at the same time. So, yes. Shirley and then Stacy. If you're not here or unable to get into the chat, or do fast forward if anybody's watching delayed, then we have Stacy. So if you can be ready with your questions. And I know that the chat's a little delayed, so what else. Alrighty, here we go. Oh man, I'm tired. So, when I babysit the boys, I gotta get up at 6 a.m. That's so early for me. It's like it's not funny at all. Nobody wants to see me at that time. I am so nice and gentle and loving, and I accept the whole thing, but it has changed my daily routine in a very interesting way, which I love. I do love the sunrise. I need the easterly sun, which I will have in a few weeks as I am moving to a unit on the southeast end of my building, and I'm really excited because then in my bedroom I will have the eastern sun and the sunrise, and it's on the second floor, so I'll probably be able to even see it, and it's gonna be amazing. So stay tuned for a brand new set, which we'll see what it is when it comes, because I'm not even going to try to plan it out. I'm just going to do it as we go along, right? Here we go, human design, right? All right, Stacy, if you want to go ahead and put up your question, since I don't see Shirley, and then we'll just get to Shirley later. So Stacy and then Kim. And Shirley, if you want to come in and... Year of the Pig. Is it the Year of the Pig? Nelvin, I'm going back through the comments. It is the year. No. I can't remember. Oh, thanks, Jackie. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, I'm excited. It's been in the works for a while, but where I live, they require like a 60-day notice. So we had it already done, like, more than 2 months ago. It's the year of the ox. Thank you, Jai. That's what I thought. Oh, but the year of the... Okay, so the year of the pig is the second to last animal. Yes, thank you, guys. Okay, Stacy and then Kim. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. And if you want to get on the list, you can send your donation to the PayPal link. Dun, 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 dun. What's going on? Choose love. High five. I'm really excited for the new set. Yes. No, you're totally good, Nelvin. It is totally fine. No apologies necessary. Yeah. I love the little piggy. It's so cute. Good night, Melissa. Thank you so much for being here. Stacy. And then Kim. I think my chat is way delayed. Okay, and what was I saying? Oh, that's right. I'm really excited about the new set because I'm very expressive. And so while I like being right here in front of the camera, I need to be further away so that I can be able to stretch out my arms and you can still see my hands. If you know what I mean. So yeah. Right now I have to like contain it to this little square, and I'm excited. My new set will more than likely include me sitting on one of these couches and more Leo King status. Hopefully. We'll see. We'll see. If it looks terrible, then I'm not going to do it. But I have an idea, right? I have an idea about it and I'm excited about it because I also kind of want to like stand and be able to move more. I'm super expressive. I'm all about my body, and I do have the cognition of touch in human design. So, my aura is really big, and like I just like touching it, myself, and I like feeling it, and I like doing all the things. So, yes. Thank you so much, Rebecca. Yes, I know. Dude, it's been quite the night. So we have Shirley, Stacy, and Kim. Anyone who wants to put up their question, you can put up your question. And if we don't get to you today, then we can do it next time. And if you want to send me your question on when you send the link, when you send the payment, then that's cool too. You can totally do that. Because I can do the reading. You can just put up your question, or you can put your information if you want your human design reading, and then I can just do it the next time. So here we go. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you so much for putting that up. Yes, thank you. I know, today, like, man, it was a lot, and it's already 10:30 here, so... How do I even have this much energy right now? Thank God for all that activation in my first house. It gives me all of that energy. Yes. Very nice. Make sure I didn't miss anything here. In the chat. Oh, that was a Mr. Anki comment. All right. I don't know if I saw Stacy, but maybe... No, I just saw her. All right. I don't know what's going on. It's all good. We shall stay on. Shirley, Stacy, or Kim, if anybody wants to chime in with her question. Otherwise, I will close this up and we shall continue next week. Totally cool. Yeah, what is going on? That's why I'm like looking in the chat and I don't see anybody. So it's all good, you guys. Like, I'm not tripping. Okay, so here's what I want to say. Add me to the list. Yeah, right? Here's what I want to say. Shirley, Stacy, or Kim, and I'll probably send you guys. Oh, okay. There we go. We have got one more on the list. Oh, it's not refreshing. But what I was going to say is I'll send emails. Oh, dude, no, it's totally fine. Like, obviously, you got to take care of business. But, so what I was going to say is I'll send everyone an email that if we didn't get to you today, I see you, Kim. And then I'll just contact you by email. It's totally fine. Okay. All right, cool. So let's do Kim. And then Diana. All right. Choose love. Oh my gosh, my thing doesn't want to work. Okay. Anyways. Yes, I've got it. I've got choose love. Okay. Let me put this into the chart. All right, Kim, let's do this. Bum, bum, ba-dum. That's so funny. I already know what's going to pop up. I want to talk about certain aspect of your chart that I feel is going to be very significant. So let me go back over here and get your information. Salem, Oregon. Okay. Wait, you were born in Oregon? What? All right, 1969, August 9th. 0809. 5:23 p.m. Salem is exactly at the 45th latitude marker, which is exactly the opposite of where I was born. So that's pretty awesome. I lived in Oregon very many years. It feels like forever. Let me concentrate, because the more I talk, the less I'm doing this thing here. Okay, 5. Alrighty, let's download this. Oh my gosh, I've got my little camera in here. I love these. Okay. Let me put this over here and then we can talk about it. Boom. So you are an emotional generator, a 5-1. And you are a left angle incarnation. So you have chosen to come into this life and you require others. You require those karmic relationships to fulfill your mission here on Earth. That's really beautiful. As a generator. This is because you have a defined sacral center. You have the motor that makes you or doesn't make you a generator. And as a generator, you are like a manifesting generator, like I was talking about Nicola. You are also constantly attracting life to you, and you must respond. Otherwise, instead of satisfaction, you will experience frustration. So that's how you know if you've been acting out of your strategy or not, or if you've been acting out of your not self. If you try to use your thinking mind, the part of your self that is like always, the neurotic part, you will experience that frustration too, because your power is in your body. Your body knows what's going on. You have a defined solar plexus, a defined root, but you have a very undefined spleen, which means that for your health, it is best to use all natural healing modalities, gentle, soft, things that allow your body to do what it needs to do rather than forcing your body to do what it needs to do, like really strong synthetic, remedies like pharmaceuticals is what I'm referring to. All medicines are plant medicine, except, they all are derived from plants, but the super highly processed synthetic stuff are way too strong for people with such an undefined spleen as yourself. The thing that I wanted to really talk about was the environment and the cognition. So your determination is hot, your cognition is smell, and your environment is shores, artificial. So you require variety. You require the environment to be a blending of at least two. Two is plenty, but you need it to be, because you need to have alternatives. You need to be able to be in this space sometimes and in that space sometimes. So your home needs to be situated in a place that gives you the freedom to be able to be in one very different environment, like the shores, right, where you have water and then you have land, two very different environments. Like in one you're a sea creature and another one you're an earth creature, right? So you need that amount of drastic contrast in the environments. And artificial refers to, for you, it is more about the man-made structures. So you need that variety. The determination being hot and the cognition of smell tells me that most of the time you require things for your digestion, your physical digestion, to be hotter than your body temperature. That you are better able to digest things if they're a little bit hotter than your body temperature. So that's very interesting. Not a lot of people can digest things that are a lot hotter than their body temperature, but you digest things a lot better if they're a little hotter. And the other thing is your cognition being smell. This is your epic, powerful gift, is your smell. Your intuition is on point all the time, and it's through your sense of smell. And your sense of smell is better than almost everybody around you, except for other people with this cognition, which my daughter also has. And it's amazing to hear her talk about how she perceives the world through her nose. It's insane. She talks about it all the time. And I'm sure you do too, or at least you did as a kid. I think you do. And and you can't, like with your horses, you can know when they're sick because you could smell it. You can know when there's something wrong because you can smell it. And nobody else can do that. Nobody else can do that. And that's the thing that I wanted to talk about. Because for whatever reason, as soon as I thought about you and I tapped into your energy, it was like, that's the thing. That's the cool thing about Kim. The smell. It's a very unique power, a very unique gift. It's really, really amazing. I don't have it. I have touch, right? So it's a really different way of going about life and of really like expressing who I am. But your gift is the sense of smell, your highly attuned intuition, and your way of not just following your strategy to respond, but to trust with unconditional faith in that knowing of yes or no based on your smell. You can also use that for everything. You can smell something, and if it's like a good smell, then it's a yes. And if it's not a good smell, then it's a no. And you can tell foods, if it doesn't smell good to you, don't eat it. Just don't. Just be like, no, because I can smell something in there that's a no. And it might not be the whole thing. It may be just one ingredient. It may be just one thing. But if it's that one thing is in there and you smell it and it's a no, then it's a no. So there you go. That's cool. I like that. I can talk about that forever and ever and ever. I love that cognition. I super geek out on it. I don't know what is so interesting about it to me. I think it's just like this curiosity about it, because I don't have that cognition. I do also have a very heightened sense of smell, but it's just cool to witness other people. Yep. Nice. Love that. Thank you, Kim. That was really cool. Okay. There we go. Boom. And then we have Diana, and I do have your information in here. So, and if Stacy or Shirley are here, you may put your question. Isn't there we go. 9/11/72 Redwood City, 9:07 p.m. Let me put this in here. You can hear the piggies, the guinea pigs in the background with their little water. The little water bottle is so cute. They're so cute. It's a little loud, but that's okay. My determination is low, which means that I am extremely sensitive to sound. You, Kim, are extremely sensitive to temperature when it comes to food and digesting things. Also, extremely sensitive to temperature in your body as well. So you can handle hotter than your body temperature, which makes a lot of sense. Why you live where you live. So, all right. Let me get this back up. And thank you for including your information in your PayPal links, because that makes it really fast and easy. All right. Choose love, Diana. I like that. I like that very much. I like it a lot. 72, 9/11. Make sure I got it right. Yeah. 12. Yeah. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Where I was going with the whole I'm sensitive to sound is that I can like hear everything at the same time. I hear everything. And I really, really need it to be quiet when I'm trying to do something that I want to do or that I want to enjoy, or eating. I can't, it hurts my body. Literally, I will not digest things properly if it's loud. So loud restaurants are a no-go for me. And or I will like get indigestion if I eat where it's loud. It's much better for me to be, and then I'm extremely sensitive to sounds, of all sounds, like the buzzing of the city is really intense for me, and I can't sleep very well. I'll wake up with certain sounds. It's really quite interesting, a very interesting sort of gift in a sense. So, Diana, here we go. Pure generator, here we go. Right angle incarnation again. So you are here on your own journey. You don't require other people to help you get clarity about your mission on Earth. But let's see, let's be more specific. You only have the throat, the solar plexus, and the root undefined. All your other centers are undefined. That is cool. It means you didn't come here to absorb a lot of conditioning. So you came with a lot of things activated. You came with a lot of things already defined, with a lot of parts of you that are very consistent and very available for you. However, the undefined throat is a challenging one because it means your way of expressing yourself is constantly changing. It means that you don't have a consistent way to manifest and express yourself, but it's also a beautiful gift because you're ever changing and ever flowing in that area. The other thing that's really challenging with an undefined throat is you may be, when you're acting out of your not self, in other words, when you're acting out of trying to fill that center that is unfilled, you're trying to attract attention to yourself. And that is not what you're here to do. So you can ask yourself, am I doing this to try to attract attention to myself? And maybe that's going to cause you frustration if you are doing it for that reason. So you can just like take a step back and be like, well, maybe I can not do that, or I can find a different way of doing it so that I'm not trying to fill this void that will never be filled. Right? Because you don't have consistent energy in that area. You also have an undefined solar plexus. This is the whole being allergic to confrontation. You take other people's, you feel everything emotionally. You feel immediately. You can tell when people are lying. First of all, because you have defined head, a defined crown and defined ajna. So you're extremely capable of discerning and taking from a lot of information and really putting it into a very organized way that other people can understand. But because you have a really undefined solar plexus right here, you are extremely empathetic. And you can tell when people are lying in their energy. So people will say, yeah, I'm really good. And they'll even be smiling. But you will feel if they're lying, if they're feeling something other than that. And the other thing that you do with the really undefined solar plexus is that you amplify that to people and you mirror it to them. So they come to you with all their emotions and then you're amplifying them and energetically mirroring them. It's not that you're exhibiting that emotion. You may, but not always. But you may feel the need to exhibit a certain emotion if it's especially overpowering. You amplify that for other people, and then other people think you are the one exhibiting that emotion, when in reality you are absorbing their thing, amplifying it, and then throwing it back to them. And that's hard because, well, people like to not look at themselves. But it's also a beautiful gift because you're extremely empathetic. You know what other people are feeling, and you can tell when people are full of it. So that's cool. That's very cool. This energy makes you allergic to confrontation because the thing that it does is because you know how other people are going to feel by what you do or say, because you can feel the response coming. So instead of eliciting any response, you'd rather just not, because you already know you're going to feel all of the things. So the confrontation to you is more, because a confrontation to you means you coming to head with something, and by you standing your ground and making taking a stand, their energy takes over you. Their emotion takes over you, not all their energy. And so you have to come to that space and be like, I'm about to get pummeled by emotion, whatever it is. And that's not easy to do. So the other thing is you have an undefined root. So you're like always under pressure at the same time. So these are challenges. These are the things that you came here to learn. You came here to learn how to receive other people's emotion and just witness without being so hard on yourself, because it isn't your emotion. It isn't yours. So you can release it. You're gonna feel it. So you go through it and you feel it, and be gentle with yourself if you're expressing emotion that isn't yours, that you know isn't yours, but like you feel sad when somebody's sad around you and then you cry. That's okay. You're a beautiful channel for that. But also you're here to learn how to do that without attaching to it and without feeling the need to attach to it. And then the other thing is you're not here to finish anything, and you're not here to be under pressure from yourself or anyone else. Like if they want to put pressure on you, they can just not. So I say that and I laugh because I have an undefined solar plexus, so I know how challenging it is to actually, put your money where your mouth is and say, well, you can just take that back, because that would create confrontation, and that is hard. So there you go. There you go. And dude, your cognition is feeling, so your intuition is all about your emotions. You feel everything. You feel everything, and you just know when you have an emotion, you feel it, boom. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. So amazing. So amazing. Okay, here we go. Yep, there you go. Yep. Oh, good question. So this software is called Genetic Matrix. Let me see if I can get the website. geneticmatrix.com. This is the one I use several of them actually, because not all of them have all of the things at the same time. So I use this. I use Jovian Archive, which is the OG, like the original gangster human design from the guy who sort of like channeled it and put it into words. And then I also use My Body Graph, which is an interactive sort of system. And I use all three of those in order to get your readings to you. So yay. Yes, empath for sure. Next life, will they be lit up? Oh, that's a really good question, Diane. I have the same question. I don't know the answer, but what I can tell you is that it's a burning question, so I will find the answer somewhere. It will come to me, and then you will know, because I'm going to geek out on it so hard. Yes, so we have We still have Stacy and Shirley. And then let me see who else we have here. We have Madeline. Okay, it's not wanting to load for me. Okay, human design. Yes, if we have Stacy or Shirley, you can put in your question. If you all see them in there, let me know. And then ask in your QHHT session, Chandra. Good idea, Wendy. I feel like, you know what's so funny about that? I feel like the answer is going to come through this fun exploration that I'm doing with human design. So it almost like I have a burning question, but I almost am enjoying the journey so much that I don't need QHHT. Like for me, QHHT is like the stuff that I'm like, I don't have time to look. I need the answer now. Right? Like that's what I want. Stacy, you made it. Okay, we'll do Stacy and then we shall do Madeline or Madeleine. Mediumship. What advice or guidance do I need for things going forward with my significant other and today's events? Nice, Kim. Nice. Yes. We need like a QHHT support group, right? Where we can like all share and like be like buddies and share our stories. Obviously, whatever we want to share about it. I think that would be great. But I also have, in particular in the human design, my gift and my power and my prosperity is in that space of sharing, right? I think I've talked about this before, so... Yes. I have been doing human design for quite some time now. I don't remember exactly when I first started with it, but I officially took a course and a training, quite a few months ago and got like officially certified before this year. But I have been looking at it and thinking about it and sort of delving in deeply for myself for a long time. Okay, Stacy, mediumship. What advice or guidance do I need for things going forward with my significant person and today's events? I had a question for you. What do you mean today's events? You mean today's general events in like everything, or today's events specifically with you and your person? As I start tapping in. If anybody wants to come through for Stacy. Okay. There's a guardian angel with you all the time. I don't know if you considered this person in life your guardian angel, or if it's just straight up an angel. They move things in your home. Like they shake things and rattle things, and they make movements, not necessarily things that are noisy, but you notice things moving in your house, and that's them. Now, what does Stacy need to know with regards to her person? There's something you need to see. Okay. They're gonna show you, they're gonna give you signs of things you need to see. They're gonna send you messages. This angel, this guardian angel, is going to be very clear in sending you messages of things you need to see. I see something about keeping your eyes open. Keep your eyes open. There's something you need to see with your eyes wide open. But it's going to be really clear. And that's how you're going to get the answer to the question that you have. They want to show you something. Maybe they're going to open a book, or maybe they're going to, it's something visual. They'll You'll just know that it's a message, and it's very visual, and it'll be random. Like a magazine will fall and a page will stay open on something, and it'll be like, oh, snap, like that was the message. But it's something visual, but it has to do with moving objects. And I'm seeing like books or magazines. The answer to your question is coming to you. They don't want me to give you the answer. They want to give you the answer directly. Yeah, they're like, I'm not allowed to tell you. It's not that I'm not allowed. They just like, they really want me to shut up. Because it's for you only. It's for you only. That's what it is. It's super private. It's for you only. And you will know. It'll be super clear, and it has something to do with magazines or books. It's visual. Stay alert. Stay alert. That's the thing. They wanted me to say that's the word. Stay alert. Keep your eyes open, because you will see it. You will see it. Keep an eye out. Keep an eye out. Keep an eye out. It's like I can almost see it happening, but I can't exactly describe it. I feel like it's like a magazine's going to fall off a counter in the kitchen, and then it's going to stay open on a particular page, and then that's the answer. I don't even know what that means. Only you know what that means. Something like that. A white counter. Maybe it's a white table. Maybe it's a kitchen counter. It's a white counter, and it's something about that. A cookbook? Yeah, there's not more than that, because what they want you to know right now is that they're with you all the time, and they got your back, and they're guiding you, and you're good. They got you. You're on the right track, but whatever you're asking about right now, it's for you only, and not even for me. Like, they're gonna tell you. So, boom. That's where we're at, Stacy. That's cool. Yay! Thank you for that. Thank you. Yes, the Spirit says thank you too. Thank you for that. It's very helpful to get that confirmation, and it's very nice to experience all of this like wealth of messages in so different, in such different ways. Wow. Okay. And then we have Madeleine, and then we still have Shirley, which I didn't see in the chat, but I shall reach out to Shirley. So I'll do Madeleine, and then I'm going to close off the list because I'm starting to get real tired. I need to drink some water. You're welcome, Stacy. Thank you so much. Thank you. Those are really beautiful. Okay. And let me get back into the chart. Get into the root of things. Okay. Miami, Florida. Very nice. I've never been to Miami. I don't know why. Because I really like rainforesty environments. Okay. And let me download this, and then we shall get it up on the screen. You guys are amazing for sticking with me. It is like, thank you so much. Just thank you. Just thank you. Like, I can't even. You guys are amazing. All right, here we go. Madeline, let me get back to the chat so I make sure that I am. I'll love Miami. I probably would. I probably really, really would. Especially because of all the Latin flair. I think I really would. I have been told that. And before, I know a lot of people from Miami. A lot of people. A lot of my really good friends here in Colorado are from Miami. So, yeah. Okay. Let's look at this. Let's look at this. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, it's 10:10. Very nice. I was also born in 82. Cool. A little bit before you. A splenic projector. A 6'2", role model hermit. Very cool. Left angle. Indirect determination, touch, cognition, mountains active. Okay. And you, my friends, are a observed environment style, which is you are an influencer. You're an influencer. So let's get into it. Okay? What I see here is you only have 2 defined centers. Very cool. But you also came to experience a lot. You came to take in a lot of information and then to express it so that other people can understand. So projectors are here to understand the system of life, to understand generators, and you require generators to give you their energy by way of energetic exchange or money or things or resources, whatever that is, right? So you have a very defined spleen and a very defined root, and these are your consistent centers. You are a splenic projector, meaning you have a gut yes or no instinct. That's it. Yes or no in the moment, boom, here we are, or here we're not. And with that combined with the root, you make people feel very, very safe. You also have a lot of centers undefined, which makes it a challenging childhood. People didn't know how to figure you out. Projectors are non-energy beings that are not here to initiate anything, and they're not really here to do anything. Like you're here to do something. You have a beautiful, powerful role. You are a left angle incarnation, which means that you require other people to work out the karma, right? But you're not here to be the doer of the thing. You're here to understand the thing. You will do and have done very many things, and you have a life path, but you don't have a motor, a consistent energy source. You require others to give you their energy. And when you get filled up with others' energy, you can do your job. This is challenging. And as a kid, and I can attest to this having a sister who is a projector, Jai, it is challenging as a kid to be a projector and for a generator to be around a kid projector, because what it feels like, and as a kid we're not able to really fathom the beauty of it. Well, we were never taught as kids. Now we're learning it now, right? We can teach our kids. That's the beauty of my program, right? The celebration of motherhood, if I can plug that in. But it feels like they're just attention hogs and attention getters. I'm talking about you, but I'm relating my experience because this is what I mean. I couldn't have possibly understood the beauty of the interrelationship between myself as a manifesting generator and my sister as a projector. And the beautiful dance that we have always done. And as a kid, being a projector is challenging because other people are always getting mad at you because, one, you don't have your own energy, so you can't like get up and just do stuff like people expect you to do. And two, people keep feeling like you're taking away their energy. Here's the other reason why. Because as a projector, what you need is time and space to learn the system, to learn the thing that you want to geek out on so that you can be really good at it, so that you will attain the success, because your theme is to be successful, not bitter. So that you will attain that success in order to attract even more generators to you. So as a kid, your job was to just learn, geek out, learn. Not necessarily interact with that many people. However, in our society, we've been taught that like we're all supposed to be go-getters and go doing stuff and go get your whatever the hell. And that sucks because it's not fair to a lot of people, especially you as a projector. So that's a very interesting thing. However, you do attract people who feel really safe around you, and that's cool. So you are constantly attracting people because they feel really, really safe around you. Now let me see if there's... Oh yes, I wanted to talk about your cognition of touch. This has to do with your root and your defined spleen, and it's that you are that you use your aura and your sense of touch and your very strong hands to give and put energy into things. Your gift is of touch. Your gift is, I don't know if what you do is something to do with your hands, body work, or making things or ceramics. I don't know why I'm hearing, I feel clay. You probably love doing things with your hands. If you don't do this as your career or your calling or your life path, you do this for fun, because it is really fun, because you can literally take energy and you are a magician with your hands, because your aura is very, very strong in the space around you. And with your aura, you can touch other people's auras. You don't even actually have to physically touch them to give of you to them. So that is really, really cool. And you have indirect determination, which is a very highly developed sense of digesting, meaning you can digest once the sun has gone down. That is very unusual for the rest of humanity. Obviously there are people with this sort of determination, but it's new, it's elevated, it's evolved. You are observed, so you are an influencer. Other people are watching you by just what you do. You don't even have to do it. You don't even have to you don't even have to think about being an influencer. You just are. That is your energy. People are watching you any moment. When you figure out the thing that you love to do, you will instantly be successful, because people are wanting you. They need you for your information. They need you for your knowledge of the system that you're learning, or that you have learned, or that you're wanting to learn. So you need to give yourself time and space and continue to geek out on the things that make you really, really excited, because that's what's going to get you to the success, and that's what's going to give you more energy, because people will come to you. People will recognize how valuable you are for the things that you know, and people will be able to give you of them to help you continue to geek out on the things. Because what makes you happy is knowledge, is geeking out on the process. Helping people is part of it, because that's the symbiotic relationship, but that's not what makes you so excited. What makes you excited is geeking out on it. And they will come to you and ask you the questions and help you to keep the system going. And that's where massage therapists and acupuncturists. Boom, there you go. I love how on point this stuff is. I do love how the images just come to me. I just ding, see it. So that's really cool. Thank you. Yes, Lisa Marie. Wow. Okay. You're a manifesting generator and your sister's a splenic projector. There you go. I love these. I love this. This is a cool chart. I do want to say there is a lot going on here, and this is a mini reading, but I would encourage you to get a full reading, because obviously I love to do them, but there's a lot of information here. If you're newer to human design, then I would highly encourage you to look at my website, chandrasanga.us, and check out the different types of readings that I have on there. The Essential Angelic Guidance is the individualized human design reading. I would love to do one of those for you, because I want to keep talking about this forever. So thank you very much. That's cool. Boom. Yep, there you go. There you go. Boom. So we just have Shirley. I will reach out to Shirley, and then we shall figure it out. Yes, you can go to the link in the description. Chandrasanga.us is my website, and you can just look for the tab services and or readings. I can't remember what I called it anymore, but anyway, yeah, it's all in there. Just go to my website, you'll find it all. There's links everywhere for all the stuff. And one last announcement, just to reiterate that if anybody is interested in furthering their healing and joining a beautiful group of women as we co-create a healing atmosphere, and as we co-create epicness among each other. You can join us in the Celebration of Motherhood Circle beginning on May 11th. The link is in the description of this video, and you can also find it at my website. Thank you all so much for being here. I can't even believe... Oh, wow. Okay, you've known about human design since 2012. That's amazing. I can't even believe that we're all here like right now at this time. So thank you for bearing with me and staying up and being here, and have a wonderful evening and have a wonderful week ahead. And let's enjoy this beautiful energy of Aries and all that it has for us. And yes, thank you. Thank you all very, 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 very much. I will see you all again on Tuesday for mini readings with Jai. There we go. Boom. Thanks, guys.